So in honor of the release of the new Yasuo skin, Project Yasuo, we're going to play a Yasuo jungle game. Now for those of you who remember, or who are around on Yasuo's release, I did a video on Yasuo talking about him as a jungler, and also I did a commentary on it. Now, basically the long and short of it is that he's not a good jungler, and I think that's still true, but I just want to play him basically. I think however good Yasuo jungle is heavily depends on your team comp. Basically whether or not you have people who can trigger your ulti, because if you don't have people who can trigger your ulti, then it's extremely hard to get off good ganks. It's extremely hard to be effective in team fights. Because you're basically like a standard Yasuo, except you don't have a lane phase, so you can't be a lane bully, which is what he's quite good at. And in addition to that, you are slightly underfarmed, because as a jungler you would tend to get less farm than you would do as a laner. So runes and masteries, I've gone for 80 reds, armor yellows, MR blues. You don't want CDR blues on Yasuo because CDR is like the worst stat on him. Like CDR doesn't scale off your Q because that's attack speed. Are they invading me for real? Fucking tryhards. No, they're not. Never mind. They're not invading me. So yeah, his Q scales with attack speed, not CDR. Your E just can't trigger on the same target more than once in a few seconds, and your ulti is doesn't really have a cooldown. It's just whether or not you can trigger it. So cooldown reduction is bad on him. And your Quints, I've taken attack speed for Quints. That's because then it helps with your Q and stuff. You can just go flat AD if you really want to though. Masteries, I'm 2190, but I have a lot of masteries that I have the mastery which helps with your crit chance. Not crit chance, but like your crits give you attack speed. It's something like that. I think that's an important mastery to take on Yasuo because you're going to be getting a lot of crit on him because of the way his passive works, which doubles the crit you get. You'll be buying a lot of crit items. So I'm starting my blue buff here. Blue buff is absolutely terrible in Yasuo. You have no mana, so mana regen is pretty much a non-factor, and like I say, cooldown reduction is really oh my goodness, my voice almost went then. It's really not that good on him. So you don't really need any of it. So it doesn't really give you anything, but it's a nice experience still. So I warded over here because I saw they kind of invaded me just a tiny bit early. Oh my goodness, I smited the mini. Oh my goodness, I smited the mini one. That's terrible. That's really terrible. Holy crap. I smited the mini creep by mistake. So there, I think I'm kind of. Wow, am I gonna die here? Actually, I might die here. Come on, Yasuo, you can do it. Heart of the cards, all that malarkey. Nice. Nice. I don't think I actually want to get my W yet, so I'm going to get another point in my Q. So yeah, I took so much damage from this red buff because I smited the wrong... I need my wriggles actually, before I go back. I need my Madreds. So I'm not getting a point in my W because it's not really that useful to me as a jungler. Now that it doesn't increase your flow generation, I don't really think you need it. You only need it to... It's only good defensively or to stop some CC, but you don't need it. You don't need it as a jungler, and it's not really even going to help you in ganks either. So I've gone back. I wanted to get enough gold to buy this Madreds. I always go for wriggles on Yasuo. I don't like getting Elder Lizard on him because I don't think it really... I think that the way wriggles and throw flare works, it's kind of how you want to be playing Yasuo anyway. You want to be farming a lot. You don't want to be doing a lot in the early game, and you want to come out of the jungle phase as strong as possible without really having loads, like strong as possible personally, like for you yourself, rather than for, you know, for your team. So like you would do with Lee Sin, how you want to come out the jungle phase as fed as possible for your team and whatever. You want to come out as fed as possible yourself, so that you fuck you minion, so that you personally have as high of a direct impact as possible. Be careful there, dude, you're gonna die. Okay, he's dead. Can't say I didn't see that one coming. He's not gonna be dead for very long when he's got his TP, so even holding this top lane seems like a bit of a waste. Why is my voice still cracking? But I'm gonna do it anyway, so let's go. I think as well when you're clearing in the jungle, you should be using your E on the mini creeps before you use it on the big one, because then it does the most damage possible to that big monster. Oh wow, I clicked the wrong one. Holy shit, I'm bad. But I think that's very marginal. I think that's a minimal thing. So yeah, I don't really think that's a massive deal. I guess we're pushing this then. I didn't want to push this originally, but I froze it so terribly that we may as well push it because it's going to screw over this Gnar if we don't. So he can get in. I don't really want to take the CS. Whoops. I am the worst jungler, like for teammates. I would not want to have me on their team. Holy crap. So I guess I got a lot of farm there, which is good. Maybe to be honest, you probably want to be doing that when you're playing Yasuo jungle. You want to be getting as much subsidiary farm like from lanes as possible, but it's not really that terrible, I suppose, me getting these farms. It's not like I'm playing someone like Maokai who doesn't need the farms, so me taking it from Gnar isn't really that big of a deal. But again, it could be a big deal if he's going to get really far behind now in the jungle, so hopefully that doesn't happen. Not in the jungle, in his lane, if I put him far behind. Which looks like it's going to happen soon. He's lucky, he survived. Do I go back top? I think he's got his TP, so he should... I don't think he used TP before, so he should be able to get back in here quite nicely. I'm just going to keep farming here. Let's go. My blue buffs, I probably shouldn't have used my smite there just because I want it. I should have saved it for the white camp. I need to be careful how I position here, because if I position too clumsily, I can actually go through the wall against this white camp with my E. And we don't really want to do that. We kind of want to stay and fight him. I think it's 10, yeah, 10:25. We're almost out of wriggles, but we don't really need wriggles, to be honest. I'd rather recall. And I was going to say recall in prep for that, but I didn't actually realise what time we were at. We're really late into this game. So I'm not even going to... I don't even think I need the wriggles, to be honest. I think I'm going to go for a... I think I'm just going to go for maybe a Blade the Ruined King first. Or maybe I should just get a Static Shiv. I think I might go Cutlass and then Static Shiv. I don't feel like I need the wriggles. Maybe I should have got the wriggles though. I'm kind of thinking that I don't need wriggles because I don't really want... Okay, I just jumped through the wall by mistake. I don't really feel a necessity of getting that wriggles item because it's not a good item. It's not really worth the gold for the stats. So all I'll need it for is to help me clear the jungle, and I don't think I really need that benefit to help me clear in the jungle. Sorry. Let's go to this red buff just to make sure it doesn't get stolen because we're going to get here quite late. So I think I might go Cutlass and then Shiv, or maybe Cutlass into wriggles into Shiv. You definitely want to get crit items on him though because of his passive. You're kind of wasting his passive if you don't get crit items. We smited the big guy. I mean, we missed the smite, but we smited the big guy. That's all that matters, right? I'm pretty sure that's all that matters. The next time I have a point available to put in my W, I'm going to do that. Warwick? Where the hell did he come from? Is Warwick bot lane? Rip in pepperonis. I think Warwick's a support. I don't, he's not their jungler. Or is he? He's got a jungle item. I guess he could be the jungler. Is he jungling? I'm very surprised. I'm not sure actually, you know. I'm just gonna leave it at that. I don't know what's going on basically. I admit I was kind of surprised to see him there. I may be able to fight her if I get a nice Q here. She doesn't have her ulti, but at the same time, is she fed? She's kind of fed. She does have a lot of damage. So I'll probably be... I'm going to push this out because I think she's recalled. Nara's pretty far away. No, red buff, you betrayed me. There we go. I'm putting a point in my W now. I don't want to... Oh, I got one. Nice. Now that Orianna has her ulti, I can potentially just get a really easy gank off in mid. If Orianna just ults that Nivea, I can ulti in as well. This is good for us. I got red buff. This should be a free kill. There we go. So this gank becomes so much easier because of already having our ulti, which just makes the initiations just so crisp. It's beautiful, really. There's nothing more to say about it. I don't know if this guy has his flash though. I don't need to flash here. I'll take some damage, but I should be fine. Do we do dragon here? What a roam by Nah. Do we do this? I think Orianna can stay, if not just to give us some presents. He even has a pink ward. Okay, honestly, I don't think this is going to be worth it. Yes, he's still. Oh, wow, I did a really bad wall. He can stand behind it though. I think he's going to lose so much mid, so much top. This probably isn't worth it. But at least, see, I really like this play just because I may not agree that it's the best idea for him, but I think that it has the element of at least he's doing something. You know, at least this could be so much worse for him. Like he could just be completely screwed in his top lane and just like not be getting any CS, just complaining that he's whatever. He could have a million excuses. It doesn't matter. But he's not. He realizes he can't do anything in his lane. Hello, Shad. He realizes he can't do anything in his lane, so he's instead of just sitting there not doing anything about it, he's roaming and he's trying to do something about it. He's trying to at least help his team, which I think is a really nice play. I like it. I like the fact that he's done that. So I'm going to go for my Zeal here. Actually, yeah, no, I'm going to go for my Zeal. I've only got 16 stacks of my Madreds, which is not that much. Not really enough to care about. It's not close enough that I need to buy this Wriggle so that it turns into a Feral Flare anyway. I think I may have to get Wriggles on my next back. That's a potential, but for now, I don't think so. I don't think I'm going to be needing the Wriggles. I kind of want to just farm up. I think I can do that with this Zeal. This Zeal gives me some move speed as well, which is actually quite nice. Like, considering I don't have boots, it's okay for that purpose. But the crit, like I say, I've said this 3 times already, but you want to be getting crit items on Yasuo. Blade of the King is nice just for like split pushing and stuff, and for dueling. Well, Blade of the King is just a nice item overall, to be honest, but I think Blade of the King and Feral Flare have such a nice synergy with each other. They're very similar items, and they kind of complement each other really nicely, and they're both good at like dueling people and split pushing and having on hit damage, and just anyone who Blade of the King is good on, Feral Flare is good on as well, and they complement each other. I know I just said they complement each other, but they're just really nice items to get with each other, and having both those items is a massive power spike, I think, for a lot of champions, specifically like Aatrox, Nocturne, even Warwick. It's pretty beautiful. It's pretty crisp. I need to stop saying crisp. I need to stop stealing other YouTubers' lines. It's not really going to go down too well, is it? Right. There we go. My red buff's up. Let's go take that. Donating blue buff over to Orianna. Orianna is very good with blue buff, and of course Yasuo, like I said, is terrible with blue buff. I can't think of another champion which has a worse synergy with blue buff than Yasuo, because at least with most other champions you get a lot of use out of the cooldown reduction, but you don't get that on Yasuo. There's like no benefit to him whatsoever. Nice. Do I push this out, or do I just freeze this? No. I'll let that freeze. Now I can come back and kill those. I think I've had enough. I've had enough of stealing Na's items. What is that guy doing? I could probably kill him, but my ult is down. Maybe I should have gone in for this guy. I don't think there's anything he can do here. He's pretty strong, actually. He actually could have killed me 1v1, which is quite surprising. I think considering he's not really got many. He's got this cool quote, which is not really an armor item. It gives him 20 armor. He doesn't really have anything else. How the hell he managed to like just beat the crap out of me is pretty terrifying. Actually, I'm not gonna lie. That scares me. But whatever. He didn't beat me. That's all that matters. Now I haven't really had too much. I've not gone bot once this game. I haven't really had too much. I mean, I've had okay pressure. Like we've got 4 kills in our team, and I'm 3-0-1. But I think this is how you should be playing Yasuo. To be honest, I don't really think you should be trying to do a lot in the lane phase. But maybe that's not. Maybe I'm misreading certain situations. Maybe I could be doing more, but I just don't think you need to. And I don't think he's good at it, and I don't think it's necessary. So, can I build a Q stack here? Yeah, but it's gonna dissipate anyway. It's not. Oh, it is. Oh, okay, bugger. See if we can get this camp here. Maybe we can build up some stacks and go and dive this guy. But diving is kind of risky. It's very risky. He's not even close to Mega Gnar form. He's not close to Mega Gnar form, and Mega Gnar form is the only way this guy can trigger my ulti. He can't trigger it in his human form, or like, you know, mini Gnar form. So I can see from his Fury bar that he's not close to Mega Gnar, so I guess I should not really be there. Okay, I'm not going to use this Q though. I'm going to try and use this one on Riven. Is she around? No. Okay, that's cool. Just showing my face, I guess. Top. At least it stops this Riven destroying. Oh god. We should be very careful. We do not want this fight here. If he flashes on me, I'm dead, but I don't think he will. Let's try build some feral. Let's try build some feral flare. What? Q stacks here, just in case. No, we're not fighting. Cool. I am 2 stacks off my feral flare. Dragon should be 1, and then I'll be another one. I'll get another one off. Another. Oh my. That was actually a really good dash to get out of the tower range before Warwick ultied, but it's not going to mean anything. Right, we need some Q stacks. Got him. Now I have armor pen as well, which is really nice. Oh fuck. I hit her, but oh shit. Was that the tower? Or yeah, that was the tower. Fuck. We just gave up 2 free kills there. That was so bad. Whoops. We were way too greedy. Oh well. If I had my 1 second feral flare, if I had my feral flare, I think that would have been a lot different. I would have actually had some damage there. I don't really have that much damage right now. Anyway, let's go in for this static shiv next. Or do we want to go Berserker Greaves? No, no, no. I don't need tier 2 boots just yet. Let's go for Berserker Greaves. Yeah, that was too greedy, I guess. We should have just backed away from that. Oh well. One more camp and I'm sorted. Maybe I should be going red buff here because Riven can take that quite easily. Yeah, just to kind of stop the risk of me losing this. He needs to be careful. Run to me. I think he can actually fight her. Nah, okay, it's cool. It's cool. I couldn't get over the wall, sadly. Warwick's coming in though. I think I did this too late. Nice. Run! Stay away, tower. Nice. That's good. See, this is a really good example from now of what to do when you're losing lanes. Like, just build tanky if you can. Just, like, chill out for starters. Don't worry about the fact that you're losing. And try and do what you can. Like, he couldn't do anything in the lane. He's still half the CS of Riven, which is, you know, not great by any means, obviously, but he's doing a lot of, like, he's there for the fights. He's there trying to make plays like on Dragon. He's just honestly doing quite a lot of good stuff, so it's perfect, really. It's he's doing the best he can, which is really good. This is really all you can do. When you're in a position where you feel like you're struggling, then all you can do is the best you can. Hey, Maysound. Let's get this, and then we'll go into... I think I want Ninja Tabbies this game, but I might just go... I think, to be honest, I think on Yasuo, if you don't need... maybe I should have got Berserker Greaves. I kind of think if you don't need Merc Treads, then you should just go Berserker Greaves. Like, if you need... Yeah, if you need the Merc Treads for, like, the CC reduction, then get Merc Treads. That's very important that you don't just instantly die in fights. But I think as well, if you don't need the CC reduction, I'm not sure if Ninja Tabbies is really worth it. I don't... CDR boots are definitely not worth it. Swiftest boots, no. Moe boots, not really. So yeah, the only thing you can do is really get Berserker Greaves. But I don't really know, to be honest. I don't think Ninja Tabby are good on him, but they might be. We really need to get his dragon, though. Nice. Riven's for our cunning top, which means that we can try and make a play here. Let's see if we can do something. If I just stand here, then at least it kind of scares them a little bit. Obviously, I'm not going to engage on them when they're there, but I'm going to try and take dragon here. I think Yasuo is probably one of the best at taking dragons away solo, because you have such spammable abilities. There you go. That was really quick, actually. I took a fair amount of damage, though, to be honest. Oh my! Why was I still taking damage from his suppression? I interrupted his suppression with my Q, but I was still taking damage from it. That's strange. To be fair, though, I shouldn't have even... Like, I'm not going to complain about that, because I shouldn't have blocked his suppression. Like, that was just lucky that I fired my Q out at the same time. But when it got interrupted, it probably shouldn't have done damage to me, but... like I say, I can't complain about it, because... I should have been dead anyway, so whatever. Right, I don't think we can afford to save up for Berserker Greaves just yet. 450 gold, nah. Okay, using that ult is why'd you... Now we are the Orianna ult is down, that makes this fight tricky. Oh, did not cancel his TP. I'm coming in, boys. I'm kind of far, but I'm coming in. Good trade so far. I'm gonna have to... No, that minion's dead. No. Okay, what was that? I don't need to use my ulti here, so I'm not going to. I really have a minion chasing me that whole time. Let's get some lifesteal here. I don't know if this red buff is up though. If it is, I should try and take it. I see some people asking why I maxed E second on Yasuo. I mean, I can't really speak for lane Yasuo, so maybe maxing it when you're playing in the lane, maybe maxing it second isn't very good. But the reason why I'm maxing E second, like going Q, E, W in my skill order on this game in Yasuo, is because as a jungler specifically, does she have red buff? You're not really using your W that much, if ever. Like in lane phase, yeah, you'll probably get quite a lot of use out of it, so you might want your W up more frequently. But I'm not getting any use out of it because I don't need it in the jungle, and so and to that extent I'm getting more use out of my E from having to use it to clear all the time and spamming it. And I hit it on like lots of multiple targets too, so lots of multiple targets. I don't think that's the correct phrasing, but yeah. Let's see whether I can get a kill anywhere with this Orianna ult being up. I think he's here. Oh, he's here. That's good enough. Whoops. I think I'm not really using my ulti correctly here. I think it's kind of a minor point. Oh wow, he 1v1 driven. Nice. I think it's kind of a minor point, but I should wait until the CC from Orianna's ult has worn off before I use my CC from my ulti. Because there was some kind of overlapping CCs, which is not really ideal. So I think I'm kind of doing that wrong, but at the same time I was also kind of just, I wanted to get it down early because I wanted to use my ult early because I didn't want this Ezreal just like jumping out of it. Holy what the hell? Okay, I tanked 1000 damage in like 1 second because this Ezreal. Okay, I did not expect to take that much damage from Ezreal. Holy crap. Well, it wasn't really the Ezreal. It was the combination of the two, but yeah, that was bad, I guess. I didn't even really think of that one. Ouch. So I'm going for working towards my Infinity Edge now. I've said a million times this game that crit is just king on Yasuo, and what is the best critical chance item? What is a better crit chance item than Infinity Edge? It increases the damage of your crits for starters. Gives you 25% crit itself. I believe that's true anyway. Yes, it does. Gives you loads of AD. It's just a nice item. But I'm getting my Berserker Reaves here as well. I kind of want the extra move speed. Maybe I could have got Moby Boots this game as well, but I was destroyed by that combo. Like absolutely wrecked by that Ezreal and Nivea E combo. I did not expect that to happen. I'm coming. Does she have her ulti? Okay, Orianna has her ult, so this could be an amazing fight or really terrible at the same time. Get out of there. Oh, shit. Now I'm in trouble too. Oh, and Ezreal's here. Shit. Yeah, I said this could either be amazing or terrible. That was silly of us. Let's try to group. So if we'd got like a 4-man Oriole, that would have been amazing to see, but we just got caught. We didn't get anything. I used my Blade of the Ruined King as well, thinking I could get the speed boost out of it, so then E to Ezreal, flash, and then E to a minion and get out. But I just used my Blade of the Ruined King and didn't get anything out of it. But yeah, if we're not grouping here, it's kind of silly. We're just gonna give away some free objectives. We got caught, and we should try to use. I think we're strong enough to team fight, so we should try that. We have a Brawl ult which synergizes with my ult quite nicely as well, so we should try to make the most of these grouping opportunities we can. Let's try. Oh, they're going for that. They're going for that. Let's fight them. Go, 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 go. That's no spell contest, but whatever. I'm typing fast. Go, 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 go. Let's do it, boys. Okay, we have a really good team fight here, I think. Just go, go, go. Brawl, go. Okay. That was a pretty terrible. Oh my goodness, please. Oh, that was so close. There we go. We aced them basically. So I was focusing the Anivia egg for some reason when Ezreal was standing there killing me, which is not really smart. And then I used my W backwards though, because I couldn't. Sadly, the Anivia egg was inside the bush, so I couldn't actually see it outside of the bush. So I walled behind me just to stop this Anivia from using her, like, I don't know, E or a Q on me as I was chasing Ezreal, because then I would get one comboed and die. I don't even know whether I think I put my wall too far forward though. I'm not sure, but that was the plan anyway. And by zoning out Ezreal, then I'm kind of doing my job. If I can take Ezreal out of the fight, I actually took 2 people out of the fight, I guess, because I used my ulti on. You shouldn't really run this way with me, but okay. I used my ulti on Nivea to insta Ego, and then I took out Ezreal afterwards as well. I don't need this, but I can take it away from the enemy team. Or give it to Orianna. That works as well. Get the speed boost. Yes. You need to recall. No! I suck so bad at this game. Where did he go? Where's he gone? Oh, he just tried to juke us here. Nah, Brom's got that. No, we died mid as well. Let's kill it. I can't stay. I can't stay. I have to recall. Oh, he doesn't have that. Just use. Oh goodness. Whatever. I'm recalling. Yeah, I missed my Q because I thought he was gonna stay. I didn't realize Orianna was in her Zhonya's. Yeah. To be fair, that Braum can't dual Warwick. I should have gone with him probably, or chase with him, not sure. But it's also important we don't just lose the game by losing our base as well, because that would suck. Who's Bork? He wasn't up at the time. Holy shit. We're gonna lose this game at this rate. I guess overstaying at the blue buff was a mistake. Let's go split top. I'll go top and then we should group up, I think. Maybe we can take bot. The funny thing is, this is a good example of how important, like, picks are and objectives are, because we're not actually losing these team fights. Like, as soon as we get into a team fight, we kind of just destroy them pretty handily. Like, I think we've only really had one team fight, and that was when we 4-0'd them. So we're just losing the game because of non-team fight based things. So, you know, the fact that we're getting caught, the fact that we're just dying at bad times, and then taking advantage of that. This is a really good example of how important that is in a game. Fuck, am I in trouble? I could be in trouble. We'll see. If this guy chases me though, and there's an Ezreal here as well, I mean he can probably kill me, but we'll see. No, he can't even. But I don't know why they would dedicate 2 people to me when they have 2 people pushing bot as well. That's quite silly. And this is the benefit of actually having split pushing, is that it's kind of like a seesaw mechanic, you know. I tilt the favor into the top lane because I'm pushing it, and then they send some people over to top lane because I'm pushing it, and then so we readjust and put pressure on a different lane, and it's just pretty beautiful actually. It works out really nicely, and that's how you catch people and stuff like that. I should probably be with my team here though. I'm going to push one wave and go with my team. I'm at such a huge power spike right now though. This Infinity Edge is massive for me. I think they should get out of there and rotate to mid with me, and then we'll make a group push somewhere maybe. Or maybe we shouldn't even push mid, maybe we should just face tank top, not sure. But we definitely shouldn't stay too long in that mid though, because we'll get caught and die. So you're... We can take top, or we can just hang around for a bit. I think we can fight though. This is what I mean about power spike. Look at this. This is absurd. That's ridiculous. I just like 3-shot people basically. And the nice synergy with Mega Gnarls, like I think it was his ulti there, gave me a really nice knock up onto 2 people as well. I mean, this is just the beauty of Yasuo, really. When you play Yasuo jungle, you have to like get out. His lane phase is really terrible. Once you get out of lane phase, it's just like a standard Yasuo, really. Like, even though this wasn't a great game to showcase the actual game itself, because they had Diana was AFK, it still shows jungle Yasuo somewhat, which is the important thing.